I've been told that adding a soft water softener can be somewhat corrosive to copper pipes, causing an increase in copper in the water, causing blue-tinged water. This has been going on for me in particular for over a year, a couple of years, and no one can solve this mystery. So I'm hoping that you can. I am really excited to hear your answer and your take on this.
We'll give it a shot. Where do you live at? What area are you
I'm in Northwest Phoenix.
Okay. And so like Peoria, Glendale?
So I'm just north of the 101 and west of 35th Avenue.
Got it. So it's Phoenix water. Okay. That's what I was trying to establish, what your water source is. So what ends up happening is if you look at it, the issue you're seeing is the blue greenish tint on the copper. And what ends up happening is there's thousands of factors that impact this thing called corrosion, which is what you have going on there. So if you have soft water or hard water, it's a fairy tale to believe that soft water is going to be more corrosive. So I can tell you 100% it's not soft water that's causing the issue. So if you have, for a while, there was some lower grade imported copper that basically had thinner wall than the specs. And then also if there's not good grounding on the plumbing, or if you have different dissimilar metals that come into contact with each other, meaning if you have a place in your home where galvanized pipe touches the copper pipe, it can create oxidation and buildup. And so what I would do is if you grab a sample of the water and send it to a laboratory and have them look at the laboratory analysis, they should be able to take a look at that. I would look at the things like the pH and the grounding, and then also make sure you don't have any different dissimilar metals, like maybe the nipple on top of the water heater that might be galvanized and it's touching the copper and it's creating that oxidation that's going on. So your issue is not the fact if it's soft or hard water. The issue of the green type tint in your particular case, most likely it's related to either the grounding or you have two different dissimilar metals that are contacting each other.
And while we're on the topic of water and metal, and soft water in particular, is there anything to take into account on stainless steel, and particularly filling up your coffee pot in the morning and putting it on? I've heard like you don't use softened water in a stainless steel coffee pot.
That's a misconception. So I would tell you that if you look at it, the water, soft water is not corrosive. And so the Battelle Institute, basically they've done extensive studies with water heaters and water and life cycle, and they found that in fact good water is going to end up like soft water, extending the life of the water heater, reducing the scale and corrosion, reducing the oxidation. So it's more of a benefit than it is a detriment. So if on your coffee, if you look at the high-end coffee places, they don't use soft water either. What they'll do is take water that's been mechanically filtered, dechlorinated, softened, and purified to be able to get the very best, highest quality water.
And in most installations after the softening unit, we have a water purification dispenser at the kitchen sink.
Correct.
So that's your high-end coffee water right there that you go to the coffee plantation to get. That's what you can get right off of your RO.
Correct.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.